Dear viewer, dear student, I am to take your class online. I am delivering my speech on Nelson Mandela and his success story. We know Nelson Mandela, we know Sheikh Mujib. These best-known political personalities of the world, they have occupied big position in the world political drama. So these people should be learned. These people have charisma and they have extraordinary quality to lead a nation, to some direction. Sheikh Mujib, our national hero, who could successfully liberate his country people from the hand of Pakistani ruler. Nelson Mandela, South African leader who could successfully change South African society, political and social system. I have deliberately chosen Nelson Mandela to make you understand about Nelson Mandela's success story, his struggle, and his eventual success in his effort. I am to read Nelson Mandela's story, Nelson Mandela's effort, as he has a great similarity with our national hero Sheikh Mujib, who struggled hard to bring about a change in Bangladeshi politics. Nelson Mandela, South African leader, who attained the stature of mythical hero, as our national hero Sheikh Mujib could attain the stature of mythical heroes, Herculean hero, who dethroned Jupiter for his committing crime against humanity. Here in Bangladesh, crime was being committed by the Pakistani rulers. So Sheikh Mujib raised his voice. He became the voice of these voiceless people. Similarly, Nelson Mandela became the voice of the voiceless people. Sheikh Mujib brought about this change. He called all Bengali people to come to a common ground, to take weapons against the dictator, against the tyrant ruler of Pakistan. Similarly, Nelson Mandela could successfully bring to an end of apartheid. And his story must influence all the world political leading personalities to make the world a better place to live in for us. We seek a great green future. We seek carbon-free world. We seek terrorism-free world. We seek conflict-free world. We seek a world where no conflict, no terrorism will take place, where we can live in peace and harmony. So I need to make you understand about Nelson Mandela, his success story, because he was determined, his effort was determined. Determined effort to bring about change in society, in South African political system. And he could eventually come out victorious. So I have deliberately chosen to make you understand about Nelson Mandela. You know, the Unit 1 and Lesson 1 deals with Nelson Mandela's story. I would like to say something before starting making you know how we struggled, how we came out victorious. I like quoting the last 4 lines of Robert Frost's poem, A Stopping Bayou on a Snowy Evening. In the last 4 lines, the poet says, "The wood are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep." He says that your path may be teeming with danger, may be full of danger, but you have to walk undismayed in order to reach your destination. These 4 lines can be applied in Sheikh Mujib's story, success story, and Nelson Mandela's success story. I have applied these 4 lines in order to make you understand that you can make effort to bring about change in your society. In your country, you make people aware of the fact that tyrant or dictator cannot stay long. A change must come. Change is deterministic, it will come in course of time. So, I need to say about Nelson Mandela's success. He was a leader of black people, a South African leader, especially leader of black people. South African people were inhumanly tortured by minority ruler, so white minority ruler. And Nelson Mandela also was the victim, innocent victim of their corrupt rule, of their corrupt rule and their discriminatory approach towards black people. Black were forced to live in separate area and to live and to go to separate institution. This is apartheid, and this is political system of South Africa, and he wanted to bring about change of this political system of his territory, and his struggle brought him victory. He came out victorious. He came out victorious as a Herculean hero. Hercules, who dethroned Jupiter, his own father, for his committing crime against humanity. And Nelson Mandela, though some of the black people betrayed him, he fought against them. He fought the white minority ruler, and he fought the black people, fought their committing crime against humanity. And apartheid, I have already told you, apartheid is a political system in which black people have no right to, had no right of politics, had no right to access politics. Black people had no right to access politics. Only white people had right to access politics. Black people were forced to live in separate area, I have already told you, separate area, and to go to separate institution. So, Nelson Mandela, though suffered jail sentence for 27 years, he eventually came out successful. He suffered his humiliation at the hand of the white people. His people were unfairly treated by the white minority ruler. And there was racial discrimination. Still, racism or racial discrimination takes place everywhere in the world, especially in the match, cricket match, in the football match. In many other places, especially in Cairo, I have learned something about Cairo. In Cairo, the racism took place, and subsequently a conflict broke out. That conflict claimed hundreds of lives. Racism everywhere in this world. So this racism is a curse on us, on humanity. Humanity seeks such a man, such a leader, to bring about justice, to bring about equality. They can, as for example, American leader, Russian leader, can bring about sense. They can make the world a better place to live in. So we expect a better place, the world a better place. We expect our world a place where we can live in peace and harmony with other people. Irrespective of race, color, and religion, we have to live, we want to live in a place where no conflict between white and black, between Muslim and Hindus, between Christian and Jews, between Buddha and Islam. We want a multiracial democracy across the world, not only in our own country, as I have told you earlier about Sheikh Mujib's effort, who bring about change, who were able to summon all people in Riskas Maidan to deliver his space about the misrule of Pakistani people. And he made people aware of the fact that they would take arms against Pakistani people. Otherwise, their emancipation will not be possible. So he brought these people to Riskas Maidan. I told you earlier, suffered jail sentence for 27 years. He suffered eventually lung complication, chronic breathing difficulty in the last days of his life, and died of respiratory failure on 6th December 2013. This man had encouraged us by his example, by his success, encouraged us to challenge any dictatorship, to challenge any tyrannism in the world, to liberate ourselves by struggling hard like him. And Nelson Mandela has taught us about how to bring his success story must encourage us to challenge any dictatorship, any tyrannism in the world. That Nelson Mandela also has taught us to be determined in our effort, deterministic effort must bring a change. And no one should step back rather than stepping forward in his effort. And continuously, if a leader, if a people, a group of people, if a country people step forward continuously, they can be eventually successful. They can bring down any sort of power that deprive them of their right of equality, right of justice. The right of equality, right of justice enshrined in our Constitution. We have right to speak independently. We have to take decision independently. Nelson Mandela has made us learn about these things. And Sheikh Mujib has made us learn about these things. We must be aware. We must be determined to fight any sort of occupation, any sort of tyrannism. And not only these two peoples who have similar struggle in this world, who have similar struggle and who struggled similarly and who brought about a change in their own society, in own country. There are many people in this world, many people who who sacrifice their life for the cause of free. And we must learn from Nelson Mandela and his success story that being ordinary people, being ordinary people, we can bring about the success if we courageously face any problem. So, this story of Nelson Mandela is very important nowadays because the world almost all of the countries of the world are afflicted with conflict, terrorism. We must bring terrorism to an end, conflict to an end, make a better place, and make the world a better place to live in. Their effort, Sheikh Mujib's efforts and Nelson Mandela's effort, though I am not going to read the passage right now as my honorable sir has told me about. Without the textbook, I am delivering my lecture without the help of textbook. I shall make you read the textbook. I shall read out the textbook in the forthcoming class. Today, I am Abu Bakr Siddiq, Ulipur Mahila Degree College, Kurigram. I am hopeful that you have understood my lecture. So this is the time of COVID-19. The world is afflicted with COVID-19. We are maintaining social distancing guideline. We are maintaining a stay-home order. So stay home and be a voracious reader, become a devoted reader, or give your full devotion to your study, or become devoted to your study. And let's stop here. Thank you very much.